I didn't like it.
I knew you wouldn't, but
It's
retro
all right,
sounding.
but it's not. They're young boys. They're just copying older bands.
Well, you know, 19.
Yeah, it's nice.
From New Zealand, they've probably just caught up.
Speaking of young men, Richrd Hammond is with us from Top Gear. Young, good-looking, sadly, ladies, he's married.
You called him the bloke from Top Gear earlier.
He is
The
bloke
young
from Top
thing
Gear.
is cheering me up, thank you.
Richrd, because you also do Brainiac, don't you?
I do, quality
My kids
programming.
love Brainiac. No,
Really?
we watch Brainiac in the house. They watch it again and again. We tape it. We've seen the best of Brainiac. There was some sort of historical Brainiac last week when they blew up a caravan with an old-style depth charge.
Well, you know, when they started that, I did the first day's filming for it, and I thought I'd been conned, because they said, right, now you're going to walk across some custard, and then we're going to blow up a caravan. And
You
I
thought
thought,
Ant and Dec will pop out
I
and
thought I've
they-
done
yeah.
one of those things where 2-bit TV presenters, but it's gone very well.
It's a great fun
We just
show.
recorded the third series. It goes out later this year.
And you have a woman who looks not very much like Tina Turner, pretending to be Tina Turner.
Tina
occasionally.
Turner and her Bunsen burner, yeah, but that's been replaced now by Diana Ross and her chain reaction.
That
She
sounds
blows
pretty
stuff
good.
up.
I like the sound of that.
It's
But
real
the Tina,
science.
I like the Tina Turner person because she didn't very much look like her. She just did
No.
that slightly gap-legged walk that Tina Turner does.
You all right look as much like Tina Turner as...
Really, yes.
as
She had a wig
does.
on, and you could see
No, not
she
convincing.
was giving it as much as she could. It wasn't very
No.
good. Great show, Brainiac. Top Gear as well. What a good show Top Gear has turned out to be now. They've revived it. They brushed it off. Jeremy Clarkson brought it back. Who would have thought it would have been the success it is?
Yeah, it's going quite well, really. People seem to sort of watch it. Quite enjoy doing
It's great
it.
fun. I was cheated.
Yeah,
You
you
said
were
about this
rubbish. I heard you.
Hang
bleating
on,
this
I was
mo-
cheated.
He was rubbish.
What, by
I was
the weather,
cheated.
by
Yes,
God, it's the same God
listen,
over all of us. and you
Clarkson,
can't- yes.
old Desperate Dan, he
Yes.
took like 2 minutes
What'd you
off
call
me or
him?
something. Desperate Dan with his cow pie, he looks like, doesn't he?
Oh, I
He's
just
desperate.
wanna
If ever
write
they
that
make a
down somewhere.
TV
That's
movie of
fantastic.
Desperate Dan, he'd be Desperate Dan.
That's brilliant. He
Although-
walks a bit like him as well.
Yeah, he does. Can you ask him to stop wearing those jeans?
I'll ask him.
Because it's not nice.
Have you noticed he's taken to wearing flowery shirts?
Oh,
With beige jackets.
sweet baby Jesus, no. What's wrong with him?
I don't know. I have to sit close.
I think it's a midlife crisis.
Bit late.
Oh!
I just said that out
So
loud
anyway,
then, didn't I?
old Desperate Dan, he took some
Yeah.
time off me because, look, you know when the sun is low? And
This is pathetic.
No,
This
listen
I
to me,
heard you
Richard.
bleating this morning, and you were
Richard,
going on about
no,
it was turned to
Richard,
molten
it's
gold
fine.
over the. It was
It
garbage.
it's all
you
shiny. I
drove
couldn't
like
see-
a wuss.
No, I
it was
couldn't see the
pitiful.
line. I couldn't see the line, and they gave me a helmet that was a bit too tight. Seriously,
had to extend
it was
the
cutting
bottom
off.
of the board to
I
get you
couldn't
on.
concentrate. It was too hot and too tight in the car, and there was
No,
no
you-
radio. I can only drive with the radio on.
Except that you weren't.
I want a rematch.
Catastrophically
I want a
poor
rematch.
driver.
Anyway, listen, Jimmy
Yes.
Carr, who's top of the ball, he only did well because he said he was trying to turn it over. Well, what's that all about?
I'm not sure what happened there because his driving was just abysmal.
How did he do
He's
so
at
well?
I don't know. Something a bit strange. I don't. He kind of cheated it.
Do you know who was the first host of Top Gear?
It wasn't William Woolard, was it? This earlier than
William
that.
Willard. Got great
Noel
names that we don't.
Edmonds.
No, it wasn't Noel Edmonds.
The first time, right back like decades ago.
Yes.
Tony Blackburn.
Probably Jeremy Clarkson first time round.
1977. No, it wasn't Clarkson, who even then had passed the first flush of youth. No. It's an unlikely person. Shall I put you out of your misery?
Please.
Angela Rippon.
I did know that.
Well, why didn't you say so?
But I
then?
wanted to let you.
You're
have
as bad
the
as
joy
me with
of
my time.
Revealing it.
Angela
I'd say, really?
Angela Rippon.
Why are you telling me this?
I don't know.
Okay.
Angela Rippon.
might-
Just
that
because we're
makes
doing a pub quiz now.
That's good.
All right, so Richrd, you haven't been on every series of Top Gear, even the new ones, have you?
Yes, I have.
Have you? I
Yes,
didn't know
I'm
that.
just.
Okay.
You probably didn't see me.
Well, you
Little
weren't
fella
on for
in the
very long, were
background.
you? Yeah.
Yeah, long enough.
That's a strange old place they do it. Where do they do it?
They do it in an old aircraft hangar.
Yeah, way
and
out
we've
there.
created it sort of South Guildfordy way.
Yeah, it's a
You've
long
been
way
there?
away.
Yes.
Well, I got lost on the way there. It's another reason why I couldn't drive very fast. I was, anyway, confused. But it's a long way away, and you have a very strange bunch of people who come to watch it, don't you?
Yeah.
I mean, it was. I walked in first, I thought, this is like Lord of the Flies, and they're going to eat me.
The point of it is, Jeremy and a guy called Andy Willman, the editor, now producer, devised the idea of Top Gear being a place where, being a petrolhead is not cool.
No, it's not.
At all. Really.
Not good.
Trust, I know this.
It's become less cool as well as time goes on.
But I like to think we've contributed to that. But that's a place where you can just come out and say, I am a petrol head and I'm not ashamed.
But
and you can share that.
It's like you are like the worst people in the world, really. Because let's face it, it's like smokers and people like that. You've got no fault for other people.
No.
I'm looking forward to the day when it's only electric cars and we see you and Jeremy are forced to sit there and pretend to like cars which only do about 10 miles an hour.
The idea of us having to...
That's not far off in the future.
Jeremy
Your
giving
days are
us
numbered. You're like
15
cavemen.
miles an hour.
We're hunting you down. You're like the
think?
last of the cavemen
You
in
think,
your
well,
little
that's-
cave out of
But
town.
then we can just put a big fence round our Top Gear well and just roam around on our track.
You're going to have to try and whip round and buy yourself a little island where you can do all these antisocial things like
You
pump
think?
lead into the air. I will miss fast cars when they're gone, though.
You haven't got any, though, have you?
No, but I will miss seeing them being
You
driven
wouldn't know
by
what to do. What, you
younger,
just get-
noisier men. How fast is the fastest you've ever travelled in a car, do you think?
180-ish or something.
No way.
Yeah.
That's almost... Is that possible?
That's the speed of sound, or light even.
180 miles
Yeah,
an
and
hour?
at that speed your body starts to sort of transmorph and you
that must
turn
be
into other
just-
things.
That just must be the most horrible feeling, isn't
What's
it?
the fastest you've ever travelled?
100 miles an hour.
And you remember it, don't
I
you?
drove 100 miles an hour in a car once, and I had to pull over because I was sweating so much, and I had to calm down. I thought, why did I do that? I did it just to see if I could do it. I had a car that could go 150, I believe.
I can't believe you've got a car that will do that now.
I haven't.
You've
I
still got
used
that
to.
Mazda MX-5 with ridiculous seats in it and matching gloves.
Well, that's a nice way to talk about the car my wife gave me on my 40th birthday.
With its seats made out of...
No, I used to have-
With its seats made out of...
Cow skin. Now, listen, pony skin. I used to have a car called Mazda RX-7.
Rotary engine. It blew up.
It was a rotary wankel engine.
Yeah,
It was a
good for
wankel
you.
engine.
Yeah, which it was
Do you know-
main reason I got it, because I could tell people that, because it's a good joke.
We get wankel engine stories on Top Gear nearly every
Of
week,
course
but they
you
never
do.
go out.
And I went to 100 miles an hour on it, illegally.
Really?
I'm not proud of it.
No.
And it was horrible.
Really?
Why would anyone want to do that?
Well, things move past you very quickly.
No, I was driving, it was horrible. I was sweating. I thought, if I hit a stone or something, now I could go over. It was it was terrifying.
Do you consider yourself a brave man?
Only Germans should drive that fast on the Reeperbahn. or whatever it's called.
Autobahn.
The Reeperbahn, Autobahn, whatever. It's a barn.
But if you go 100 mile an hour on the Autobahn, somebody will be doing 200 mile an hour behind you in a big Mercedes, flashing their headlights. It's scary.
Hey, do you know what the word for driving in German is?
No?
Fart.
No, it's not, is it?
Something like that. Yeah.
Ausfahrt is the exit.
There's a
is
song
the
by
off
there's a song by Kraftwerk, and there's some young men out there. They'll find goes fart, fart, fart on the autobahn. You see, how old is that young fella out there? There's a little boy out there. He's about 6, 7. Funniest thing he's heard in his life. Yeah. There's a
6,
song goes,
7,
fart,
6.
fart, fart on the autobahn. And you know what word for daddy in German is?
Farter.
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 This is just pure comedy.
It is
The poor
farter.
kid, his feet are sticking up, he's laughing so much.
German is the best language in the world for this
is,
kind of thing.
yeah.
How's your farter today?
Fine, thank you.
Have you got a big farter? You see, it's
Yeah.
a good dad.
The exit is the house fart, isn't it?
Yes.
And you want to go out? Yeah,
It's all-
fart. It's all fart based.
That's all it is. Entire language.
Oh, they love a poo. Anyway, what are we talking about? We should be talking about Top Gear Revved Up.
Oh, is that what,
Listen to
what
that.
it's called?
Oh, yeah, because
Revved Up.
Yeah,
Ah,
I
Top
haven't
Gear
seen
Revved
this.
Up. Now, this is Richard's new BBC DVD. You know a BBC DVD is top quality. You don't want to buy one from any other channel because
No.
they don't work.
That'd be wrong.
But the BBC ones always work, and they're always full of top quality entertainment. And this one, Revved Up, presented by young, attractive, handsome Richrd Hammond,
Reasonably
contains
tall.
various kind of odd challenges. Is that why?
That's the worst trope. Various odd stuff. No, it's like a best of Top
I
Gear.
thought it was people.
So what we did,
there's a
but
picture
rather
of you
than-
racing a bloody helicopter. That's an odd challenge.
that was Jeremy trying to evade an Apache gunship.
Oh, he's such a baby.
Yeah, if he's got guns on, he loves
Why,
it.
why doesn't he grow up?
I saw it last week when he was trying to evade a tank.
Yeah.
Oh, he's a baby. It's like they've given an 8-year-old boy a TV series to play around with. Yeah,
Pretty much what they've done, I
he just
think.
likes blowing things up and being
Yeah.
chased.
And having races and winning. So there's some of those in there. Yeah, when we raced to, where we raced to, when we went in the Aston Martin DB9, that was very exciting.
That's a lovely car.
It is a
isn't that
nice
James
car.
Bond's car.
It is, yes.
Yeah.
Haven't you got a James Bond car?
I have a car driven by the lady from James.
So you didn't go for the one driven by James Bond, you went for the one driven by the lady.
Halle Berry.
Yeah.
I see myself more in the Halle Berry mould.
And what sort of colour would that be? Is it like black or
Pink.
Or pink. Nice.
Well, it's coral, really.
Pink.
It's coral.
Pink.
It's more of a pink. It's a nice colour.
It's a pink. It's a nice pink
Look,
car.
nothing wrong with having a pink car.
No, that's fine.
I like it.
Matching gloves for this one?
No, not
Hat,
matching
perhaps?
gloves.
Is it
I've got some
convertible?
nice beige gloves I wear with it because they offset the pink nicely. Because the pink otherwise is a bit too pinky. Got a pink suit.
Nice.
Let's not talk about me and my
Sorry.
suits. That's fascinating, but not as interesting as Top Gear.
Yes,
Revved Up.
I'm not used to plugging, mate. I've not done it before.
Well, you don't have to
So
plug,
I
you don't
used to
want
do radio years ago, and local radio, and then people would come on to plug things, but I'd record it in advance, and then I'd cut out the plug, and then you get lots of guests on your programme.
Richard, that's not a nice thing to do.
Is that wrong?
That's
you
a horrible thing
shouldn't
to
do
admit now.
You can't do it now because
Don't plug it.
You won't
Don't
wanna
plug
do
it. Throw it away.
All right, Stig, the bloke you have on Top Gear.
Yes.
He's an ex-proper racing driver. isn't he?
You're not going to trick it
He's
out
an
of me. You're not going to get anything out of me
ex-proper
like that.
racing driver, and they have him on the show.
Oh, we're not meant to know who he is.
No, it's a secret.
Tiff Nadell.
You could throw names at me all you like.
And you might know this story, but Jeremy Clarkson pays him extra. So after the show, he says, "Oh, you're a really good driver."
Yeah, I know.
He pays him extra.
I think he's got him to record that so he can listen to
He
it.
just listens to it again and again, doesn't he, when he's driving home?
Jeremy's got his new car today.
What? Now, okay, Jeremy Clarkson, Desperate Dan, what car does he drive now?
He's got his new GT today.
What's a GT?
It's a Ford.
Ford GT.
It's
Is
a
that
really
fast? Presumably a fast car.
expensive sports car with a van engine.
What's that one called? A Cobra Shelby or something? Or
That's the Cobra Shelby you're thinking
Oh,
of.
okay. That will be it then. I saw a
good.
picture of that. It looks really like a really pretty car.
Yeah. I think you should get one because it's very tame, easy to drive.
Yeah, they're fast cars, are they?
Oh, a bit brisk. They're not brutal or
I
anything.
tell you a beautiful car you've probably never heard of. A Fiat Elaborata. You ever heard of that?
No, I suspect you're making it up or
No,
getting it
it's
wrong.
a beautiful car from the 50s.
Is it really?
Have a look. Do a web search later on, young men. Elaborata. Oh, it's a beautiful car.
And a what?
Elaborata.
Right, I'll look that up.
Seriously, it's a car? You don't believe it's a car?
Fine. No,
When you're
that's-
farting home in your car later on, all right?
I'll take the first house
For the
fart I come
little
to.
fellow out there again. All right, have a look at it. So, is this a good DVD?
The
Is it worth
DVD is
looking
very good. It's the best of Top Gear, and we've taken all the best bits. But it's not just clips; it's like the whole of our best films. So it's our greatest hits.
Oh, it's for people of limited intelligence. There's a chapter heading number 4: Apache versus Lotus
There you go.
shootout.
Oh, that's got everything you want. It's got an Apache gunship, a Lotus, and a shootout.
Oh, good heavens above!
Yeah, well, obviously we're just ruthlessly commercially exploiting Father's
But
Day. That's
I
coming
must
up.
say,
With that, yes.
Oh, that's good. Chapter heading 11: How not to be a Top Gear presenter.
Oh, that's my story, you see, because I started reading the Lamb Bank on BBC Radio Cumbria 15 years ago. and my first day they said, read these out, and there's a big piece of paper, read all those out, and it's a load of lambs that want to be adopted. I don't want to be adopted. But the jingle went, it's Richrd Hammond with the Lamb Bank, and the jingle went, bleh. And I just laughed. That was uncontrolled.
And is that on the DVD?
Yeah.
Oh,
They used to do the weather as well at Radio Cumbria, didn't they? They used to ring round different people in Cumbria and ask them what the weather like was in different regions.
It's a bit rainy. Well, it's like that.
'Cause it's
Cumbria.
huge.
Yeah, well, also it
I
changes from
think
valley to
Radio
valley.
Cumbria sounds good. Can you get
Oh,
on the internet?
we used to play it once when I worked with Chris Evans. We used to play bits of it and got
Oh,
offended.
it's a brilliant station.
We don't mention those dark years.
No, we don't know.
You over
Actually, he's brought it all back.
Top Gear. Well, we wanted Stig on the show. We got Richrd Hammond instead. It's not so bad. It's not a bad thing. You're very popular with the ladies, but you're married now, aren't you?
Yeah, I think it's like a toy thing. I don't know.
No,
I am married, yes.
you are quite a small
In fact,
man,
my
but-
wife is in the car with my 2 little girls, Izzy and Willow, going home now.
Izzy and Willow. What lovely names.
Yeah.
How old are they both?
They're 4 and 2.
Hello, Izzy. Hello, Willow, if you're listening.
Oh, they'll be hopping up and down now.
Daddy's here wearing quite a strange jacket.
What? You are no position to criticise. It's perfectly acceptable.
You're dressed like... He's dressed nice. He's dressed like an M&S dad. That's what he is. He's like an M&S dad.
Thanks for that. You do actually dress up for this, don't you, as well?
Well,
That's
I like...
preposterous.
It's the only clothes I've got.
Oh, do you sleep in those?
I daren't wear jeans. I look like Clarkson.
Did you sleep?
When a man's belly gets to a certain size, you shouldn't wear tight jeans.
Have you noticed that this series?
He's put on weight, hasn't he?
Well, he didn't do the diet this series.
Is it comfort eating?
Well, he usually does. He does a sort of little diet. He's got a just
Tell
don't eat
him
food
for me,
diet.
you can eat all you want, but you can't fill that spiritual void inside. Neither petrol nor pies will do it.
Really,
No?
it's just a hollow place. Yeah, it'll always remain.
He needs to find the Lord.
We got to go.
Richrd, lovely to see you again.
It's a pleasure.
I should imagine DVD of Top Gear Revved Up would be the ideal Father's Day gift.
Exactly.
Okay, make sure you get a copy for the dad in your life. Richrd, have a lovely weekend.
Oh, well, thank you.
Thanks for coming in. 88 to 91 FM. This is Radio 2 from the BBC.